Hello, St. Paul family and friends. We have had a request for some daily devotions. So I have recruited some friends here at church and school to help me do these videos for you. You'll be getting in the morning a 5-minute devotion that you and your family can participate in. It's actually being taken from the book Jesus Calling for Families, and we've adapted it a little bit. So here is your first one. It is called A New Way of Thinking. And our scripture verse comes from the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And this is called a new way of thinking. Jesus wants to give us a new way of thinking. Just when you let your mind wander and your thoughts wander, you know how they tend to go to your problems all of the time? Your mind swings around and around and around, and it tries to solve them, and you waste time and energy. And worst of all, your mind is so full of your problems that you lose sight of Jesus. We need to train our minds to look for him wherever we are, because he wants our thoughts to be so filled with him that we lose sight of our problems. He's all around us. Do you see him? That bird that's singing, that smile from a friend, maybe that you saw in your Zoom or your Google Meet classroom, the ray of sunshine that's peeking through the clouds. He sends each and every one of those our way. The feeling of safety and peace, well, that's from him too, and he's always thinking about us. So why don't we spend a little bit more time today thinking about him? As a family, you can talk about these next couple of questions together and just think about them a little bit more as you go throughout your day. Do your thoughts ever get stuck on your troubles? If so, how can you train your mind to think about Jesus instead of those problems? And what can you think about instead of your troubles?